right, cyber traders. Let me get this light on. Let's get ready to go. Let's rock and roll. How's everybody doing this morning? It's Thursday, hump day. Looks kind of crappy though, actually. I don't really see how much going on. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Let me see what's got going on over here. Good to see you, Randy. All right, Dave, Shan, Ron, everybody on Facebook, YouTube Live, welcome back. All right, so we got a couple of big events going on today. Let's just always remember that today is open house day at 12 o'clock. We're going to hopefully see everybody. We got a great show at 12 o'clock. For everybody out there that wants to learn how to trade, make sure you're there. We'll put the link up there so you can register again. And cyber trader, it's always good to like get away and just kind of listen, see what everyone else is talking about. You always learn something new from other people in the way you were when you first started. But, today, they're going on this morning. A couple of good things that are going on. First of all, remember what I told you yesterday in the morning meeting that, now you see what's happened in Texas. They're opening up everything. I mean, they're just saying, that's it. We're done. We're finished. No more masks. The springtime is coming. President Biden said that they're gonna fast rush that. Now they're gonna get the vaccine a month earlier, so everybody gets vaccinated. Whoever wants it. What else you got going on? So what's doing is that it's causing a lot of, like you saw what happened yesterday. All the high tech stocks got crushed. And they're just not crushed. I mean, they're going down. If it's Zoom, if it was Pinterest, if it was, Tesla, all of them, like everybody now is starting to say, okay, well, if nobody's going to be shopping online, what else is there to do? They're going to travel. And we saw what's happening yesterday. We had a big push in all the cruise stocks, all pushing in the airline stocks. A couple other stocks I want to talk about too, but those things are now starting to move. Remember, what's the first thing everybody would do after dealing me locked up in their house for a year? You know what? I love cruises. I was always a fan of a cruise. I can't wait to go on a cruise. Okay, I go on a cruise every year with my family. I think it's fun. I know it's not for everybody, but you know what? If you're a resort person, if you just want to go to the mall for crying out loud, let me bring up this one. You know what this is, right? STK. That's the wrong one. Sorry about that. Which one was it? It was the SKT. I dyslexic. I don't know what happened to this. This thing took off and then backed off. Tanger's factory outlet. Who goes to Tanger's? You got to leave the house to go there, right? They got crushed. They got beat up. It was a $6 stock. Look, it ran to 25. It's starting to go back down now. But you know what? When that news came out, the thing started doing pretty well. So there's a lot of stocks that obviously you want to look into that I'm looking at that are moving in that industry. Remember, I don't have a crystal ball. Okay. I'm not here to tell you, I can't tell you what to buy and sell. It's illegal to do that. But all I look at is I look at my big percentage gainers. I see what's moving in that market, and that's what's going to cause things to move. So anyway, look for stocks now where people are out of the house. We talked about, I think the hotels started moving too, by the way. I think we looked at Marriott and all those other ones, but look at other things. And you know what? You'll see a consistency actually happen. All right. So another couple of things I want to talk about. DraftKings, DKNG. DraftKings just signed a new deal. First of all, I got shaken out of stock yesterday. I got out of it. I sold it because the thing was at 42. It dropped all the way down to, what did it drop down? It dropped down like 65. It dropped like 7-8 points. I'm like, what the hell's going on? They just signed a big deal with, was it Dish Network? So I'm like, I didn't sell it all. I sold like half my position, and then I kept the other half because I averaged up. So I lost money on my second my upgrade that I upgraded. I averaged up around like 68, and I sold like 65. But now they came out with news this morning. They signed a deal with UFC. Now, you guys, UFC, right? I mean, that's Ultimate Fighting. They just signed a deal with them. So signing deals left and right. So stock's looking great. You know what I mean? Stock's looking good. So I know some of the guys did some swing trades on that one. That one's moving up pretty nicely. Remember, just going back, let me just go back on what happened yesterday. When you look at the chart right here, though, yeah, this thing dropped. You can see how much it dropped. It just came straight down. It's yesterday it was a great short. Now the problem is we did this in my advanced class, and this is the thing you have to understand. Not a lot of stocks are on your short list. So you might want to go out there and say, you know, I want to short the stock. You remember what I taught you in phase 3, and people that are here that trial members on YouTube, Facebook Live, I'm going to give you a little tip of the day. All right. You gotta, before you have a game plan that you want to short, just make sure the stock is shortable. You don't got to call up the brokerage firm. You don't got to go look at you go try to find it out and ask the question on the platform or look at the short list. All you have to do is put a short out there at some ridiculous number. Let's say you want to short this stock at like $70. Nobody's going to buy a stock from you at 70, right? Because right now it's trading at 68. So you're selling it out of the money. And then the system would automatically tell you, oh, it's not on a short list. Little tip of the day. So boom, you know right away if you want to short a stock or not. Just go out there, do a short, ridiculous out of the money. Boom, you'll know it. And the issue now is I'm finding that there's not a lot of shorts out there too. A lot of brokerage firms only have X amount of shares because we were talking about this yesterday and we were doing this in phase 3. There was a lot of stocks we wanted to short and we did really well in phase 3. Problem is they already lent it out already. So, you know, remember this is not like the old days when they had naked shorts. They got rid of that rule. Thank God, because that was a pretty stupid rule that they had for so many years. But you can only short what someone's going to lend you to borrow. So always keep that in mind. So anyway, a couple other stocks. Okay, let's go also that we got going on that's also moving. So we know about the PLTR that's moving this morning. Stocks had a good push. Now, what I like about certain ones of these stocks is that you notice that PLTR, it's got a big support level right around 23.50. A lot of these stocks took big hits. So remember, if you want to be a good swing trader, okay, let the stock come to you. Don't go out there and try to go out there and chase it. Because yesterday in phase 3, we did great in lesson 1, lesson 2. We got our ass kicked in the afternoon. I mean, we didn't get our ass kicked. I mean, we just literally showing you what happens when you chase a stock. This is what happens when we went market. But with the first 2 days, when I was focusing on limit orders, I was showing you like, wow, we made money. Boom, we made so much. But when you do market orders, you lose the spread, you're chasing, and you're already probably negative 5 or 10 points on the position already. And you don't want to be like that, and you've seen how that happens. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. So RETO, another stock, got really hit. It was up about 9%. I was a big fan of it early this morning. Now she's starting to build a Fausto flag on the downside. I kind of lost favoritism on it. It's going to go on my B list. But you could see the stock had a big gap up. It went from $1 to about 350 and came right back down. What else that we got here? We got the UGP. This is what I'm talking about. Stock got really hit, was at 450, came all the way back down. Looks a lot worse than what it is on a long-term chart. But you could see stock took a big hit right here, coming close to support. Now it's starting to trend up. It's got a good spread. It doesn't have that many algorithms going on. You know, 150,000 shares. This is something that looks a little bit more practical, okay? So this one, you know, I want to see how this trade's going to open. As of right now, it's not really doing too much, though. This stock is getting hammered. Did you see this stock? Hey, you want to go out there and you want to trade $100 stocks? You want to be a little bit big shot? Yeah, wake up when you see this thing down, you know, you're down 25 points, all right? And you would have known that by seeing all those Fausto flags that were building up since mid-February, and you probably would have known you should have got out of it when it kept doing those triple tops and the quadruple bottoms. And then you wake up this morning, and now what the hell you do? You know what? I don't know if you ever heard of the company. I don't know if you know anything about it, but I'm just telling you, this is what happens when you know, if you don't understand what happens with day trading. Because, you know, the people always look at day trading as very speculative. I'm going to tell you what's speculative. Okay? I got a message from somebody. Somebody messaged me on Instagram, okay? And they asked me about this stock. Shoot, where is it? I want to show it to you. I feel terrible for this guy. I feel terrible. Where is it? I gotta find it. Where is it? Messenger. I gotta go on Messenger. Okay, here's the stock. Here, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Hold on. CNSC. Okay, look at this stock. Okay, so this guy messaged me. He says, "Hey, Fausto, I'm interested in hearing what you have to say about DraftKings. I keep seeing online that your stock is being manipulated by market makers. There is no applicant reason the stock should not have had this increase after the company was acquired this week. The company purchased is up. The purchase company is SNNC. An insight that you could give me, great appreciated very much." So I private messaged the guy and I said, "Listen, we don't trade stocks like this, very manipulated. Come and see me every morning at 9 a.m. and I'll show you on YouTube what I'm talking about." So I don't know if he's in here right now on YouTube, but he's basically telling me, "Oh, I got a lot of friends in it. High profile coaches are in this stock. You know, I heard it from the grapevine." So you want to see what's speculative? Look at this stupid thing, okay? 20-cent stock, $2.20, right back down. You want to trade things that are speculative? This is something that, this is penny stocks. I don't trade penny stocks. You want to be, listen, I know there's some people that are really good at it, but unless before everybody calls it out, this is what you call manipulated. All right. So, and you know what's sad? The guy, I'm looking at his profile picture. I don't know if you guys could see it. I mean, I don't know if I can bring up his picture. I feel bad for the guy, but you could probably see the guy's got a nice little family there, nice little big family. Sad, and they get caught up and they trade these stocks and they probably listen to some jerk on the internet, talking about how to trade penny stocks because it's so sexy and so beautiful and see it and look at this stock. Boom, got crushed. Feel bad for it. So sorry to go on a tangent, but I don't know if he's listening. The guy Ronnie's here right now, but this is why we don't trade penny stocks, okay? Because everyone's always asking me, "Oh, what about this and that?" Hate to say it, but hopefully he didn't lose too much. All right, so Andrea is saying the Tanger is starting to go back up again. Listen, Tanger's got great volume. 17 million shares already traded in pre-market. Stock's got a nice push. Already ran about $2. Somebody must be listening to us, right, Andrea? So anyway, it's on the watch list. We're going to keep an eye on that one. What else that we got here? So anyway, airlines, Delta, okay, you can see they're all up, not up a lot. UAL, they're all up. JetBlue, they're all up. I mean, if you look down the list, a lot more things are down. NCLH, you can see this one up pretty decent. Look at the long-term chart. Let me tell you why I like the cruise stocks better than the airlines, okay? Let me show you what you have to understand. I'm going to go weekly. Look at this stock, right? Norwegian was about $60. And when we had the crash, it dropped down to 10. It's already at 33. You see this little gap fill right there? I mean, there's plenty of room. Now, if I look at Delta, you can see it already filled in the gap right here. You see it already filled in. It's already at the support levels right around 50. Major resistance levels on Delta at 50, okay? But $20 to $50, we know they're going to come back. Regarding, never say that. I shouldn't say that. Never say they're going to come back. But if you have faith in people going to start traveling, or if they're going to stop us flying planes, with the Green New Deal, then yeah, these stocks are going to zero. Okay. So, but anyway, regarding about these companies, you could see that they're starting to make a good trend. Airlines moved because they're in business. I told you, I just booked a plane ticket, and if I booked it back in March to go from New York to Florida, it was like $29. Now it's costing me $250. Okay. So it's like all of a sudden the price is starting to go right back where they started. So anyway, there's your major resistance levels right there. But it looks like a lot of them are doing pretty decent. You could see this one came back a lot. Royal Caribbean came back a lot. What was the other one? There was the other one we were also looking at. You could see Carnival starting to fill in the gap where resistance is probably going to be somewhere around 40. So there's still some decent move if they continue to go this trend. I mean, those charts are beautiful the way they're looking. All right, guys. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Somebody on YouTube just said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to show that." So somebody on YouTube Live just said By the way, I was with the guy yesterday. You're such a hidden gem on YouTube, and you're the most realistic intraday trader here. Well, thank you very much, S. I don't know who you are, but listen, when you're doing it for 25 years as long as I do, and everybody now wants to start getting into trading, it's just, I feel terrible because I've spoken in front of not thousands, not 10,000. I spoke in front of hundreds of thousands of people over the years, maybe over 1 million, okay? And I just feel bad because a lot of people out there, you know, are trying to find the next best thing. They love trading. They see the convenience. They see how Wall Street's making so much money. These guys could buy countries. You know what I mean? They're like, well, I just want the scraps on the floor, and they get caught on some of these stupid things and they just get hurt. And I'd rather you know what you're getting yourself involved in before you do it. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And that's the reason why I love my job better than anyone, when I hear comments like that. Thank you so much. But anyway, you want to learn more about it, make sure you come register today for the event. Where is it? This is it right here. I think here's the link right there. Just there's the link right there, so you guys can see what's happening 12 o'clock. So I'll put that on YouTube. All right, guys. Anybody else in the cyber group room? Anything we're missing? John D, I see your new trial number. Hopefully you're having a good time, you know, and everything else. All right, listen, market's opening up in a little bit more than 13 minutes. Cyber traders, remember, slingshot, first 5 minutes of the open. We want to be very careful. We got a decent list, not a great list. Not really excited, but we always find something new might pop up. Maybe just nothing's really out right now. Don't really see that much in pre-market other than those couple of stocks that we found, but we always find something new that would show up. Just remember, if you try to hit early, and then what happens if nothing's moving, just focus on your day's pay, okay? Don't get cocky, don't get greedy. I'll see you back here at 12. And then don't forget, we're going to run another broadcast live at 2:30 here on YouTube, Facebook Live. By the way, the 12 o'clock, we are going to broadcast it live on YouTube, Facebook too. All right, everybody, cyber traders, you see something, you say something. And, you know, and like I said, let's try to make a day's pay today, all right? Don't get too crazy. I'm not super excited so far what's happening. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading and be safe.